On February 4, 2016, an ordinary Friday in Dhaka, Bangladesh's capital, something extraordinary and sinister was unfolding unnoticed. It began with a series of unusual transactions initiated through the SWIFT global payment network. By the end of this clandestine operation, $1 billion would be stolen from the Bangladesh bank, making it one of the largest cyber heists in history. The initial discovery came on Sunday, February 7, when officials at the New York Federal Reserve Bank noticed a series of suspicious requests for money transfers, totaling nearly $100 million, sent by the Bangladesh bank's account. The Fed's security systems automatically flagged these transactions as potentially fraudulent due to irregularities in the payment instructions, such as spelling errors and non-standard formatting. This crucial alert prompted a series of urgent communications between the two banks. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York quickly froze the remaining requests for transfers, totaling around $850 million, before they could be executed. However, by this point, $81 million had already been transferred to accounts in the Philippines and diverted to casinos there, making it nearly impossible to recover. The stolen funds were part of Bangladesh's international reserves, held at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York for safekeeping. The hackers had managed to gain access to the bank's SWIFT terminal, the system used by financial institutions worldwide to securely transmit and receive information about financial transactions. Once inside, they issued fraudulent orders to transfer money to accounts under their control. The scale of this cyber heist is breathtaking, $1 billion siphoned away from a nation's central bank undetected. It exposed critical vulnerabilities in the global financial system and raised serious concerns about the security measures protecting our digital fortresses. The investigation that followed would reveal an intricate web of international conspiracy, cunning cybercriminals, and staggering negligence. A story that, the money trail, is determined to unravel. The Bangladesh Bank cyber heist in 2010, February 5, 2016, the Bangladesh Bank fell victim to history's single largest bank heist. Hackers stole $81 million with the potential of a further $870 million, exposing critical vulnerabilities in our global financial system. This is the money trail. Today, we trace the funds, uncovering an intricate web of transactions and money laundering operations. The stolen money was quickly moved through a network of accounts across the globe. First, it hit the Philippines, where $50 million disappeared into casinos. Another $31 million vanished in Sri Lanka, while smaller amounts were transferred to numerous other countries. The sheer scale and sophistication of this operation suggest a highly organized criminal network. In the Philippines, the bulk of the stolen money flowed through a single casino, the Solaire Resort and Casino in Manila. From there, it was laundered via junket operators who facilitate gambling for wealthy foreigners. These entities converted cash into chips and then back again, obscuring the fund's origin. Meanwhile, in Sri Lanka, a company called Shalika Foundation received $31 million. The foundation claimed to be engaged in social welfare activities, but its account was swiftly drained, with most of the money transferred to an offshore entity named Tech Pro Trading Inc., located in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Our investigation uncovered a complex web of companies and accounts that spanned continents and jurisdictions. These shell entities, many registered in tax havens like Belize or the British Virgin Islands, served as fronts for money laundering operations. Despite international efforts to recover the stolen funds, much remains missing. This raises serious questions about both the effectiveness of our anti-money laundering measures and the willingness of countries to cooperate fully in cross-border investigations. As the money trail continues to unravel this story, it becomes clear that the Bangladesh bank cyber heist was more than just a financial crime. It was a wake-up call exposing critical weaknesses in our global